nervous.
Whoop, whoop. What it do, y'all? We back for more Baby Talk TV. It's episode 5. Pandora.
Busting jugs all night. All they can get no sleep, baby. I can't close my eyes. Hustling day all night. Kids, they gotta eat, baby, all the time. Blessing the streets, Lord Almighty. And I got it cheap, baby, that's no lie. Get spraying, I pick up my line. I got what you need, baby, I don't hide. I've been busting jugs all night. All they can get no sleep, baby, I can't close my eyes. I'm hustling day all night. Kids, they gotta eat, baby, all the time. Blessing the streets, Lord Almighty. And I got it cheap, baby, that's no lie.
What's up, y'all?
Get spraying, I pick up my line. I got what you need, baby, I don't hide. I got this track jumping.
Geeks keeping the stacks coming while I'm thumbing through the 100-round drumming. Niggas know how I'm coming. Ever since a little youngin', I got mob ties.
Like full of smiles and cries, but baby, still on the rise, and I'm selling them highs.
I even sell them lows, sell a trick some hoes. I even sell them clothes if his drip ain't right.
Break a nigga down.
If he up them dice, I'm a hustler, baby. I'ma get it, that's right. Half the niggas talk about it, they ain't about that life. In the field, that's how I got my stripes. I can't close my eyes, I'm up. Busting jugs all night. All they can't get no sleep, baby. Hustling that day all night. Kids, they gotta eat, baby. Blessing the streets, hood almighty. And I got it cheap, baby. Yeah. Geeks praying, I pick up my line. I ain't got what you need, baby. Yeah. I've been busting jugs all night. All they can't get no sleep, baby. I got you, KLM. What up, y'all? My kids, they gotta eat, baby. You heard me? Hood almighty, and I got it cheap, baby. Geeks praying, I pick up my line. I ain't got what you need, baby. You know? Highs on highs. I gotta get my... I tell these hoes to freeze. They better put their hands up. Doing the hood, doing stand up. Money. The for a ransom, yeah. Jugs all night. Bustin' jugs all night. Bustin' jugs all night. Turn up. Hey, I've been bustin' jugs all night. Honey can't get no sleep, baby. You heard me? Hustling that day all night. Kids, they gotta eat, baby. Blessing the streets, hood almighty. And I got it cheap, baby. You heard me? Geeks praying, I pick up my line. I ain't got what you need, baby. I've been busting jugs all night. All you can't get no sleep, baby. Yo, what up, Verona? Every day, all night. Kids, they gotta eat, baby. Blessing the streets, hood almighty. And I got it cheap, baby. You heard me? Geeks praying, I pick up my line. Highs on high. Woo! Hold up. Man, listen. Hold up. Let me stop YouTube, because y'all know YouTube just keep going and going. Like the Energizer Bunny. Hold up. Mic check 1, 2. There we go.
Start here. Let's go on a journey.
Alright, let's pause that YouTube shit. What's up, y'all? We back for more Baby Talk TV, man. It's episode 5. We still in season 3, man. It's your girl, AC Golden, baby. Y'all know I'm the host. Y'all know I'm y'all host. You dig what I'm saying? We here for more, man. We got quite a unique show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing that I'm waiting on my artist to pull up. He always late. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach him the value, you know what I'm saying, of being on time. But anyway, listen. Kennedy said we get a live performance. Yeah. Actually, y'all do get quite a few live performances tonight. We're gonna go through the project for sure. And also, we also are going to go through the book a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do something that's unique tonight, and I'm gonna take y'all through a few chapters of this book, and I'm gonna actually let y'all pick the chapters. All right. So I'm going to let y'all pick maybe 2 chapters we're going to read tonight, all right? And we're just going to get into higher motivation a little bit, which is higher motivation is the show, but it's also the book. So as I'm branding this entire idea, I also want to introduce something new to you all, which is Baby Hearts, all right? Which is a new foundation that I am bringing amidst the world, and I need the help of you all. So stick around. I'm getting ready to open up a couple things I want to show you guys just real quick. And then we're going to get into some more music because y'all know we got to turn up because Bag Talk is officially out on all streaming platforms. So make sure y'all go get that shit immediately. Don't cost you nothing to stream that shit. Just turn it up. Put it on repeat. Let that shit stream a couple 100,000 times for me. Let that shit stream a couple 100,000 times a piece, you hear me? Because I need a couple million streams, you hear me? But listen, man, I love y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all always coming back to support me. Week after week, no matter what it is that we're on here talking about, the excerpts, whatever. I definitely need some help, some volunteers with what I'm getting ready to do now. So let me introduce to you all Baby Hearts, the foundation, okay? This is our main logo, okay? So you see the logo includes a number 1, okay? We got the heart here, and we got an adult hand reaching down for the baby hand, reaching out to help the baby, all right? So we got the baby and the heart. Baby Heart Foundation, 1 heart, 1 beat. Basically, the idea is that we share the same heart. We share the same feelings, the same compassion, no matter where you are in the world, no matter, you know, whether you're Philippine, you're African, you're American, no matter what it is, these children don't ask to be here. And in my opinion, they all need to eat, all right? So in light of something that God has put on my heart recently, because I'm not going to lie to y'all, I've been up like for the last week or so, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning. I can't go to sleep. I'm sitting up watching YouTube videos about child hunger and all these kids that are just malnutrition around the world. They have nothing to eat, y'all. And I need y'all to understand how passionate I am about this because I need y'all to feel the same way because whether you know it or not, I'm going to need your help to jumpstart the organization that I'm starting, okay? And it's not always about money because if you can't financially help to fund what we're doing, that's fine. Your hands will work. Your heart will work. You know, letters will work. Anything, you know what I'm saying, that will attribute to what we're trying to do. So let me read my mission statement to you all just to give you an opening of Baby Hearts, the foundation, as we welcome this to the world. My pastor has prayed over my ministry, my mission, and what I'm trying to do. And I am very, very passionate about this. Hey, Lena. Lena says, so nice, niece, and so blunt. And no blunt nowhere. I'm proud of you. I got it, but I decided not to light it. So I'm going to chill on that for a minute. And thank you. I appreciate that because you know what? It means a lot. And in those types of things, when you say things like that, it makes me think about it. You know what I mean? To the point where, you know what I may say? And consider that and take it into consideration next time and think, you know, maybe there are people out here that are rooting for me in that way or would like to see me without the blunt. And so in light of that, I will do my best to not smoke on camera tonight, okay? All right, so let's open our mission statement for tonight, which is the Baby Heart Foundation. I'm going to need y'all help. Please tune in, stay tuned, share this live if you can. I would greatly appreciate it, okay? All right, here we go. As you can see, I have created a pre-generated template for you all that I'm going to be emailing, inboxing, texting, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I need y'all to share, get this message, get this mission out to the world, okay? Baby Heart Foundation. All right. World hunger is a huge problem amongst the world today. So many nations around the globe are suffering from malnutrition, and many barely have fresh water resources. For one thing is for certain, children, if I can remember, have never asked to be born. It is the duty of the world to feed these children and to make a way for families to be able to provide for themselves. I look at the world and I see people with a purpose, beautiful people with a purpose. It is our way of showing God that we appreciate him when we feed and make way for those less fortunate than ourselves. God blesses us to be a blessing to the world. And there are many organizations around the world that are designed to help the hungry and the starving children amongst the poorest nations in the world. However, we never see the results. We never see how our resources to them truly benefit the lives of these kids. And oftentimes to sponsor a suffering family costs around $40 a month. And this is on average. I remember back in the day, my granny used to sponsor a child in Africa, and it was around 3 cents a day back then, maybe $3 a week. And now it's up to $38, $40 a month. So in order to ask somebody to sponsor a family for that kind of money, you add that up for 12 months, right? And you doing that, and you wonder, what are these children eating besides manna and rice? What are you doing with this $38? Because in my opinion, it can buy a lot more than rice. So we want to be as resourceful as possible with the little that we have. And hopefully God will provide more so that we can begin to feed more and more hungry nations around the world. All right, continuing. So oftentimes to sponsor a suffering family costs around $40 a month. In my opinion, that is enough to purchase more than manna or rice. And when we talk about helping these children, we must also consider that children need a little bit more than just food, right? They require love, and they also deserve to be able to smile occasionally. See, there are many children in the United States of America who are also suffering. And believe me, our plan is to help them all if we can. However, the beauty of this great country of America is that we have better resources in place to help children here, okay? But in third world countries, they lack the resources necessary to make things better for their lives, for their families, right? All right. I'm asking everyone who can attribute just $5 to jumpstart this organization. I have a brand ambassador in Lagos, Nigeria right now. A young gentleman who visited the shelter for me today and will be going back tomorrow, okay? We are really hands-on trying to make things happen. So don't think because I'm over here in America that I ain't made contact in Africa, because I have. I got something established over there at a motherless shelter where the children were abandoned and left in the field, and they have nothing to eat. Very little to no resources, no fresh water. A lot of them are eating mud. Okay, so I'm saying dig in your heart if you care any. Because I had to show my children the other day the way these kids were living. They never had an opportunity to see why we don't waste food, why we appreciate the things that we have. You know, a lot of us don't realize that we have it so good over here. We have it so good, man. There are so many that just are without, you wouldn't believe. All right, so as I said, I have a brand ambassador over in Lagos, Nigeria, who is taking time to sit down firsthand with the shelter. And these children have nothing, no food, no hygiene products, barely any clothes to wear, and certainly no toys, as we know children need. Okay, so if you and your family can be of any sort of help to this mission, God will bless you exceedingly. All donations go directly to feed the children in Nigeria, okay? And we are going to show you where your money is going. And we will be making many stops along our journey as well. And we need volunteers of all kinds. We're going to also be taking trips here in the near future to these villages, okay? We're going to have pictures, including names, likes, dislikes of the children, favorite colors, activities, etc. All this is coming to our website that is being constructed right now, okay? So at that time, you're going to be provided a more detailed overview of the Baby Heart Foundation and each accomplishment that we make along our journey, each step of the way. So I'm going to take the liberty here. And y'all know I don't beg. I don't ask for nothing. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. You know what I'm saying? If you can just pray for these children, that's more than enough. You know what I mean? If you have nothing and you can pray, say a prayer for the children that have nothing in the world. All right? So that's my mission right now. Baby Hearts, if you guys were wondering what that logo was about, what that was that I was posting, what's on my page right now, I finally finished my book and the newest project, which is Bag Talk. It's all good. It's all good, bro. The newest project, Bag Talk, is also out on all streaming platforms right now. So with those two projects being completed, at this time, I'm moving on to my next mission, and that is the Baby Heart Foundation. So I'm getting ready to put my all into this. All while I will be keeping you all updated on the release of the book. Okay, so we're gonna get into some music, and then we're gonna tap into Higher Motivation Volume 1, the novel. Okay, and I'm going to read off what those 21 chapters in the book are. There are 21 chapters, but they're fairly short, written in the form of short essays, and they all have a introduction, thesis, 3 body paragraphs, and an outro, so to speak. Okay, so that's pretty much the format of how all the chapters are laid out. I'm going to take you, basically read a list off of the table of contents that tell you what each chapter is, and then I'm gonna allow you all to pick 2 chapters, and we're gonna read through them tonight rather than me writing an excerpt. I figured I would take the time to introduce my book to the world. As it is coming soon, I'm very proud of it. My manuscript has finally been uploaded to Salem Author Services. And yes, so hopefully you guys will be a part of my mission with Baby Hearts, the foundation. The Cash App is attached below. If it's not even but $1 you can send. Okay, make sure that you, anything, like I said, if it's just a prayer, if you got some clothes you want to donate to the children, anything, I'm going to make sure that I get them to the kids in Nigeria, okay? As I said, we got a brand ambassador over there. We are going to be working hard to hit Tanzania. I know there are a lot of suffering children in the Philippines. I mean, just all over, it's a problem. So Yemen, yeah, we're going to be reaching out. Y'all going to see the work that we're going to be doing in these villages, and I got the church behind me. So, yeah, let's keep it going, y'all. Bag Talk Volume 1 is out on all streaming platforms. Let's get into the next song, and that is In My Bag. That's track number 2 on the project. If y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go and download the project, all right? All right. And Auntie, I'm sorry I tried to hold off as long as I could without smoking, but I'm about to fire up my weed because I'm about to jam now. So, I appreciate that, though. I appreciate your input. Next time, I'm going to totally consider it. Let's get through this advertisement. You know how YouTube is. I don't want them to cut my shit. Well, I'm not on YouTube. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, y'all. In My Bag. Bag Talk Volume 1. Let's go. Please feel free to rate the music. I would appreciate that. Let me know what y'all think, all right? Let's go.
For you. I'll get in my bag for you. You can never, baby, I'll give it all to you. I'll get in my bag for you. Baby, there ain't nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. I'll get in my bag for you. You can never, baby.
Y'all please share this live. I appreciate that. I love y'all.
I'll get in my bag for you. Baby, there ain't nothing in this world I wouldn't. Whenever you need me, you can call me. I won't do no stalling. I'm invested all in. Let's have some fun, girl. I'm the one, girl. I'll be your client, be my body on the run, girl. Building in love, we will rise like the sun, girl. I'll never leave your side. I'll never run, girl. In the middle of the night, when my body's feeling for you, I can't help but jump up in my truck and get you moving. You know I spend it all on you. I'll get in my bag for you. You can never, baby, I will give it all to you. I'll get in my bag for
What's up,
you.
cuz? What up, King Cartel? What it do?
Baby, there ain't nothing in this world that I wouldn't do. I'll get in my bag for you. You can never, baby, I will.
Pinky, thank you for your donation, y'all. Appreciate y'all sending in the $5, the donations to the foundation. Thank you so much for your contribution.
I get in my bag, baby. Yeah, gotta let you know, yeah. I get in my bag for you, yeah.
Right on, bro.
Shawty gon' run up a bag, pop all the tags, yeah. I just not helpless.
Thank you, Veronica, for your donation. I appreciate them donations, y'all. Keep them coming in. Like a mailman. That my girlfriend. Anyway, she imagine it. Real nigga won't play with your happiness.
First change, it can never be a robbery. Baby girl, do a thing, she on top of me. First change, it can never be a robbery.
What's up, Marcy? Hey, look. That was in my bag, y'all. Bag Talk Volume 1 is out on all streaming platforms right now. Listen, thank you all. Let's see, we got 2 donations that came in. $5 from Pinky, $50 from Veronica. Y'all keep the donations coming in for the foundation. I will highlight you guys. We're going to show y'all every step of the way what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And I really, really, truly appreciate all of the support that you guys always give me, no matter what. I want to keep in mind that I'm not worried about how many people are following me. And I know a lot of people like look at the numbers and shit. They always worried about how many people watching me. See, what y'all forget is that Jesus had 12 followers. So if you think I'm worried about 1 million, I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? If I could just reach 1, I've done my job. I've done, you know what I'm saying? I've done my ministry, my work. You know, God got me on a mission. He's continuously putting things into my heart and on my mind and my spirit, guiding me to different points in life, to do different things, to give the world. You understand what I'm saying? The more great things we put off into the world, the more we're designing our legacy. You know what I'm saying? So when I leave this earth, people will be and say, man, listen, she did this, X, Y, Z, Z, and Z. And you'll be able to look, as a creator, it's my job to make sure that I publish my works, that I put it out there. That's why I've been releasing so many projects. I probably drop a project every month if I can. You know what I'm saying? Or if I could, rather. If I had just that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's never enough. You know, and when I leave, it's like I want my people to always have things to go back and just look at, you know, and still get that reminder of who I was and what my purpose was on this earth. And that's all I'm trying to do is spread love and knowledge, all right? So, listen, Veronica, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Like I said, if you could donate, if it's $1, $5, whatever, to the Baby Heart organization, we will be directly feeding the children in Nigeria first, all right? So that's our first stop. We got a brand ambassador over there right now. I will be uploading footage of the visits to the shelter, us talking to the children, getting to know them, finding out things that they like, you know, providing them with teddy bear. If it ain't nothing but a bear, you know what I mean? Children deserve to know that they're loved, and they deserve to, you know, all children need something to play with, you know, things of that nature. And we don't realize how blessed we are with the things we have. It may be one. You know, your child might got one toy, but think it's somebody out here that got nothing to play with. You know, we got all this internet, all this access to all these great things, and those children have nothing. They got to figure out how to make fun with what they have, you know, and they probably rarely smile because it's hard to smile when your tummy is empty. When you ain't got nothing to eat, it's hard to smile. I know it is, all right? Thank you, Marcy. I appreciate it. Listen, we're going to get into one more song from the project, and then I'm getting ready to read the table of contents, guys, and give you all a taste of the book. And I'm going to let y'all pick 2 chapters, and we're going to get into those 2 chapters tonight, as opposed to writing an excerpt and producing something new, introducing something new, a new topic or concept. I'm going to give you something that pre-exists already and give you something to look forward to, because this book that I have written is going to change the world. And I mean that single-handedly. I feel like I can do that with what I've done here. And God has just put on my spirit to hurry up and finish it. He was telling me, Ace, you got to get this out here. You know what I mean? You got to get this out here. And so I listen. I listen to the voice of my God when he's talking to me, which is usually me, my voice in my head. When I hear God, it's usually my voice in my head. But it's God speaking through higher self to reach me. if that makes sense, all right? So let's get into one more song from the project, and then we're going to tap into this project, all right? The other project, Higher Motivation, Volume 1, the book, all right? Thank you. I'm so appreciative for you all being here because I know you could be anywhere in the world, and you're here with me. Thank you. All right, let's get into one more right now. It's so hard. It's so hard. Okay. Let's get into Wait a Minute. Let's go. Thank you. I'm excited too. Sorry about that, y'all. Wait a minute. Let's go. My bad, y'all. I got you excited.
I want you to slow it down, but I don't want you to stop. Wait a minute, and I don't know where you're going back, it's going down. You gon' make me climax. Wait a minute, shout it. I want you to slow it down, but I don't want you to stop. Wait a minute, and I don't know where you're going back, it's going down. You gon' make me climax. Wait a minute, shout it. Wait a minute, shout it. Wait a minute, shout it. Wait a minute, shout it.
Let's go. Hey.
Ooh, I love how you put it down. The way you move. Girl, you know your way around.
Hey.
I can't hardly wait till I get home. I need your visitation. I've been blowing up your phone. Temptation, I can't get you off my. I need you in my bedroom. I need you all alone. You can have it any way you want. I let you have your way. I let you have your way, baby. Slow it down, baby, don't stop. I'm gonna make it rain, baby. I'm gonna make it rain, baby. Wait a minute, shout it. 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 I want you to slow it down, but I don't want you to stop. Wait a minute, and I love the way you're going back, it's going down. You gon' make me climax. Wait a minute, shout it. I want you to slow it down, but I don't want you to stop. Wait a minute, and I love the way you're going back, it's going down. You gon' make me climax. Wait a minute, shout it.
Hey, y'all know I'm on live, man. For all of you that's trying to call me right now, I'm on live.
Don't stop.
All right. That was Wait a Minute from the album that we just dropped at midnight, Bag Talk Volume 1, all right? So that's out everywhere on all streaming platforms. That was a little bit short, but I think about 2 minutes and 45 seconds somewhere in there. So not all of them are very, very long songs, but that's okay, all right? It's still a really, really wonderful project. Make sure that y'all go and check it out. If you haven't streamed it already, go do so. Put it in your library. Put it on repeat. That shit is heat, all right? So we get ready to get into, right on, sis. We get ready to get into a little bit of Higher Motivation Volume 1, and I'm very, very excited to open this on camera, okay? All right, so listen. All right, wait a minute. That ain't the right document, but let's get it open. All right. Bada boom, bada bang. All right, y'all, I'm going to let y'all decide which chapter we're going to read first and then second, all right? So, Higher Motivation Volume 1. Here it is, y'all. It's something to be. Hey, look. I'm so excited. This is the highlight right now of my life. This and that foundation, obviously. And thank you all for your help with that. Please continue to send your donations in. As I said, if it's just $1, it could be 50 cents. I don't care. It's going to help provide something for them kids in Africa. I don't get a dime of it. I don't want a dime of it. I just want to be able to help. I just want to feed these babies. It's a passion of mine. No child should be hungry. No child should go hungry, y'all. I mean, that's just real. All right, so let's get into higher. What's up, sis? I say, same to you, my sister. All right, listen, Higher Motivation, Volume 1. Let's get into it. Listen, y'all tell me which chapter we gonna read. So let's go ahead and get into a mental note, which is the opening of the book. This is how it opens. A mental note. We can only go as far as our minds can take us. How far have we prepared our minds to go? The only things that truly exist to a person are the thoughts that live inside of their mind. And people have built up their own fictional world to live in. One where everything works around the way that they feel, and their thoughts tend to determine or deter them. The way one thinks can make or break them in this world we live in. See, realistic thinking is always the best way to go. However, be within reason. The majority of our thoughts are led by our feelings and emotions. And our emotions are what guide us, and we believe it is our right to judge, opinionize, and act on them whenever we see fit. And we are wrong. We need to allow our Creator to guide us and be more in tune with the Scripture to therefore understand and thus be able to mobilize and move about in this world without being a target for disruption. This guide is for mental notes, but not for everything in your life to be solely based upon. In order to do that, you will need the Holy Bible. Now allow me to guide you there to the truth that was previously written. Higher Motivation / Lyrical Life Lessons is strictly a checkpoint or breakdown of understanding your true character. Take it for what you will and let us build. Together, we can get there. All right? AC Golden Baby. That was the opening. All right, listen, y'all. Table of contents. Y'all tell me what chapter we going to open with. If I don't get no type of feedback, I'm just going to pick something. Chapter 1 is Spiritual Realm. If you hear something you want to hear read, just type it down as you hear it. All right, and then I'll go through and see what was commented the most or what have you, okay? Chapter 1, Spiritual Realm. Chapter 2, Bringing About Division. Chapter 3, Just Put It Down. Chapter 4, Be Strong and Courageous. Chapter 5, Understanding Yourself is Key. Chapter 6, Yesterday is preparation for today, and today is preparation for tomorrow. Chapter 7, Good behavior equal good results. Chapter 8, Self-worth. Chapter 9, Opening up ourselves. Chapter 10, Manifestation by staying the course. Chapter 11, Forgiveness. Chapter 12, The greatest love of all. Chapter 13, Allowing God's calibration to happen. Chapter 14, Be anxious about nothing. Chapter 15, Visions from God. Chapter 16, Soul Ties. Chapter 17, God's no is just as important. Okay, I got a chapter 6. God's no is just as important as God's yes. All right, chapter 18, The privilege of prayer. Chapter 19, Be grateful. Chapter 20, Two sides to every story. And chapter 21, Love in the simplest form. And the very last page of my book is a letter to my readers. So let's see, we got a chapter 6, we got a chapter 5, and a chapter 9. All right, so chapter 6 is yesterday is preparation for today. Today is preparation for tomorrow. So we're going to start there. All right, let's get into it. I'm so excited to share this with y'all. Y'all don't even know. Like, all right. So, yesterday is preparation for today. Okay, boom. We're there. Here we go. The more we begin to study and observe the course that we are taking, the more we will begin to gain common sense and or our insight of noticing the patterns that have been laid out for our lives. These patterns are designed specifically to help us see the connections between where we have been, where we are now, and where we are headed. We as human beings are not always able to foresee these things or to understand the patterns that have been designed to reveal what makes our lives our own. We must begin to live in the Spirit of God and not the flesh of our wounds. Remember, the flesh is weak and susceptible to many things. It has been bruised, abused, punctured, and even altered by self, but not the spiritual self, which is selfless. This consistent battle that keeps us consistently battling our own selves is that which it is because we have, with our own free will, chosen to be without understanding. Excuse me, y'all. Once we begin to gain this spiritual insight that allows us to understand how each day has prepared us for the next, then living, no matter the adversity, will get simpler for us all. Sometimes in life, all we see is what we have been, where we have been, or what we have done in our past. But the true test of our character is to focus on the lens looking ahead and to make the most through what we have been provided. People oftentimes focus too much on the past portion of life instead of trying to understand what the lesson to be learned might be. This way one can grow from one point to the next. And what this does, if we do not sharpen our discerning lens, is creates a cycle for familiar mistakes to occur. The key is to prepare the spiritual you for whatever may occur tomorrow, and not to dwell on any day, but to take something greater that you learned from yesterday and apply it to today to lead you past the point of understanding you had yesterday. And if it be that a situation or occurrence shall occur, let one not make the same mistakes. Today is to be seized and to be made the most of. And if we ever have an opportunity to be better, to do something better, or to reveal a speech that is better, we should take the opportunity to grasp a hold and do so. Tomorrow is that of which is not promised, and each day is young. There is no growth in any individual who does not work at an upward angle. And if we allow personal feelings to set in front of truth and spiritual growth, we will always remain the same, even throughout our physical changes. We have then allowed the feeling that led us to where we are to conquer and set in on the understanding of where we are headed. And one can defeat themselves, or one can teach themselves to reach themselves through the power of the Spirit of the highest. And if we work the nerves that strike curiosity and ingenuousness, we will oftentimes be able to see exactly what our Creator has done, is doing, or why certain things occur in our lives, and how one thing connects to another in an only God way, preparative for the next stage in our lives, be it for today or for tomorrow. Now, what is to come, or tomorrow, so to speak, is something that is quite hard to speak on, as it is something that has not come every day, comes, and then has not yet come again. Tomorrow is the future, and we have always had an opportunity to make it better through our own free will. So what you do today will ultimately impact your tomorrow. Think about it. When you drink alcohol the night before, you are directly impacted the next day. You may develop a hangover or even feel drowsy and very sluggish. And if you had an argument with someone that you live with and did not resolve it today, tomorrow will more than likely be hectic and filled with this disruption. If you fill your spirit with the Most High today and study the Holy Script, your tomorrow will more than likely be filled with the spirit of peace and serenity. So how you feed yourself today directly impacts the way you will dispose of it tomorrow. It may be a good or bad day, depending on your preparatory methods the day before. That is chapter 6. Yesterday is preparation for today, and today is preparation for tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed that chapter. Please tell me if y'all enjoyed that chapter. I need a 1 through 10 on how fire this book is so far, that I'm giving y'all a glimpse into what it is, okay? Now, this is just a piece because I want y'all to go out and buy it. I want y'all to go out and buy it. And then not for the money, because it's going to benefit your soul. It's going to benefit your spirit. It's going to help you to become a greater individual in this life. And if that's not what we shooting for, then I don't know what the fuck we doing. What is, excuse my language, but what is the point? What is the purpose? Thank you, Veronica. She said it was a 10. Thank you so much. That's a blessing. I appreciate it. God told me this book was going to help the world, and I believe it. So I put my everything into it. These chapters might not be very long, but they're very meaningful. So I'm going to go back up. Charles said he wanted chapter 5 and... Wait, is that Charles? Oh, Cynthia said 5 and 9. Okay, sis. So let's see what chapter 5 is. Chapter 5 is understanding yourself is key. All right. And then chapter 10 is manifestation by staying the course. Now, I'm only going to read 2 chapters. So out of those 2 that you had chosen, I'm going to select 10 because they're all very great chapters, but I think that you guys can very much so benefit from chapter 10 tonight. So I'm going to read chapter 10, which is manifestation by staying the course. All right. Ellis said, man, I just tuned in and caught a glimpse of it and felt that power, G. Thank you so much. I love you, my brother. You know that. So we're going through the table of contents, the book. And as we go along, please do comment. Please do let me know how you feel about it. Rate it. And I will also I will re-review what I said about the organization because I do need y'all's donations to jumpstart what we're doing to feed these children in Nigeria. We want to get started as soon as this week, providing them with meals and providing them with clothes and hygiene items, okay? And even toys, possibly things like that. We just want to make them smile. We want to give them hope again and show them that God hasn't forgot about them. That there's still people that God are utilizing here on this earth to make sure that they see it through today and tomorrow, all right? So let's be a blessing to someone else if we can be, all right? We're going to read chapter 10, which is manifestation by staying on the course. Please go and get this book, y'all. It is coming out soon. I will keep y'all posted on a date. I just uploaded my manuscript last night, so I am a little behind on that, but it is because I took the time to edit and do all of those things myself. I didn't hire anybody else to come in and edit my book. I did it all myself. The cover, from the artwork to doing the table of contents to, everything. So please, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into chapter 10, which is manifestation by staying the course. And if you would share this live, I would greatly appreciate that. Okay? Let's get into chapter 10. I just need to find it, you all. Boom, boom, boom. We just read yesterday's preparation for today. Today's preparation for tomorrow. Great choice. That was an awesome chapter to pick. All right, we're here. Manifestation by staying on the course. All right. The universe has its very own way of rewarding every individual of this world by allowing their works to manifest the future that lies ahead for them. Whatever a human has their hands in will someday reward them for all of their efforts, whether good or bad. And that is the catch. You see, for some, this can be a very scary thought. There are a lot of individuals of this world whose hands produce nothing but bad fruit. And then there are some who are manifesting a life that is good through their positive attributions to the world. And those individuals will bear nothing but good fruit. And that good fruit will bear more good fruit. But the bad apples have become so great in number, and the good apples have become so few. And once we realize the power we have over our very own desires, the more we can begin to step in and take the control back over our very own lives. I'm certain that we would much rather have the control than to give it to another individual or to just allow things to fall where they may. You see, there is a superpower deep within us all, but we need to discover for ourselves what that is. And because we have given so much power over ourselves away, we must find a way to take it back. We must stop basing our life's decisions on how they will affect the rest of the world. You see, how others are affected does matter, but we must always keep ourselves primary concerning all things that pertain to oneself. So it is imperative that we always remember that we are the source of all things concerning our lives. Self-preservation is the first rule of nature. We all need to practice living primary again. And in doing so, all things concerning us will begin to fall into their proper places. And things meant to attach to you will. And the things that are not meant to attach to you will not. And this task is easy for some and extremely difficult for others. But we all have our strong points. And believe it or not, a lot of individuals of this world are selfless beings. It is in a caring one's heart to naturally put others before oneself. But we must always be the source as it pertains to us. When we give too much of this away, we will begin to lose the control that we possess over our own lives. And many people will dim your light if they see you shining harder than them. But just stay the course, because what God has for you is only for you. And it is okay to give a little, Because no candle loses its very own light by lending that light to another candle. Just be aware of those in it with you versus those in it for only themselves. Now, for some reason, many of us have turned the discernment off. We've turned the intuition off. Everyone seems to be going against their better judgment. Some situations have us wondering if we are making the right decisions, but rather than correct this, we follow through with the chaos in our lives. We knew it, we felt it, but for some odd reason, we just could not follow through. We must stay on the course in our own lives, because what is for our family and our friends or associates is not what is right for our own lives. And we should never go against our better judgment, because when something does not feel right, it is not right. A lot of trouble in our own lives stems from going against our gut feeling. The gut is right where the soul is, and ultimately where the truth resides. Typically, the intuition is never incorrect, but following it can be difficult when those pure thoughts are surrounded by one's own personal thoughts and or emotions. The personal ideals are the very thing that throws the truth off from being what it is, the truth. And our personal feelings and emotions are what keep us from receiving it. Oftentimes, we humans just need to get out of our own way. Time is the one thing that we can never re-retrieve nor re-renew. And we must practice a little more efficiency and learn to work smarter rather than harder. One thing about consistency is that it will someday reward itself. We must stay on the course, and everything that we desire will manifest itself. All right. So that was manifestation by staying on the course. And it is absolutely possible to get whatever it is that you desire out of life as long as you keep pushing for that thing. Because someday those seeds you plant will produce a beautiful flower. And all we got to do is water it. You know what I'm saying? Give it nutrition, water it, give it sunlight. You understand? And we could continue to grow. Imagine yourself as that plant. That's what you need. You need sunlight. Excuse me for stuttering. You need sunlight. You need water. You need the nutrients. You need God. You need all the good fruits of the Spirit. You know what I mean? And those things will produce great results in your life. All right, so I'm not going to read any more of the book. Higher Motivation is coming out very, very soon. Y'all stay tuned for that. The website, everything will be online. Everything will be here for you. I'm going to make it very, very easy. Links and everything posted that you guys can just click and make your purchase. I am going to keep it somewhere in the ballpark of $12.99, $14. I'm not going to bust y'all heads for no book, okay? Because I want you to be able to get the information, and I want it to be affordable so that all people can receive it. I don't want to have it so high that there's some people out here struggling that need it more than anything, and they can't even afford the book. The book shouldn't be higher than its benefit. You understand what I'm saying? It's greater than its benefit, basically. So I want to make sure that you can benefit greatly from it without having to come out your pocket a lot, all right? I appreciate y'all so much. We are getting to the end of the show. I think we got about maybe 10 minutes. I'm about 10 more minutes here. Remember the Baby Heart Foundation. Let me show y'all this logo again. The Baby Heart Foundation. We have already gotten some donations. I want to say that I appreciate you all for sending in your donations. You can trust me with your money. I've never asked you all for anything. I don't ask for money. I don't beg. I'm one of them people, if I need something, I will wait and get it on my own before I ask somebody for it. But in terms of the world and feeding these children globally, I can't do it alone. So I need the help of you all. The cash tag is attached below. Please utilize it. Please send in whatever you can. If it's $1, $2, $5, $10, $15, $50, whatever you can do to help this foundation to jumpstart the organization and whatever we're doing. You guys will be able to see the uploads here within the next couple of days. As I said, I have my brand ambassador first there in Nigeria. Lagos, we're hitting a very big motherless shelter where the children there have nothing. They have nothing. So if it's anything that you and your family can spare, your children that are not being utilized. I know a lot of us got a lot of ungrateful kids. We go and spend all our money on our kids for them to play with the shit 5 minutes and throw the shit in the corner. My kids do that. You know what I'm saying? But no more. God damn it. No more. But they do that. All right. And children's attention span is not very long, but I'm pretty sure those who have nothing would know how to appreciate something and really, really show their gratitude for it. Once again, that's the same thing as appreciation. But when you appreciate something, you can tell with a child because they probably gonna hold on to that bear. That bear probably go with them everywhere. You know, blankets, whatever you can provide, you can help. I know that shipping costs are very costly. So if you know, I'm doing my best to find resources that are already on that end where I can send the monetary value over to my brand ambassador there where he can pick up the supplies in town to make it a lot easier. Because if, you know, we got to ship everything over there, it's just going to make things a lot more difficult for us. So my plan is to have someone in every nation that we are going in to help, someone that actually lives there in the village. Okay, because we don't need people going in that don't know shit about these people, don't have a heart for them, no compassion, no love, don't understand what they're going through. We need people that are right there in the village that live amongst them and suffering and understand what's going on. All right, so that's what we're doing. The Baby Heart Foundation, please send in your donations. Anything will help. Day by day, you all will be seeing the progress. I thank you so much. I commend you for sticking around. Baby Talk TV has been episode 5. We're going to get into one more song, and then I'm going to jump on out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in this Friday. I know it was a little unorthodox, not typically our typical show format, but that's the beauty of the show, to be able to kind of do some diverse things. You know what I mean? Thank you, sister. She said pressure. I appreciate that. I love y'all so much, man, for y'all unwavering support. And the ones that are here every week, always supporting. That means so much to me. Don't think for 1 minute I don't notice it. I know exactly who's always on this live. And then I know the ones who catch it later and show that love too. And I appreciate, that's just as much appreciated. I'm on live, babe. Give me a second. Okay? If you need something, ask your sister. She'll help you out. Okay? I don't have your tablet, baby. It's over there on that side of the house. Go find it, okay? Close mommy's door, please. Thank you. All right, so listen. We're going to get into one more song from Bag Talk, Volume 1. And then I'm going to leave y'all to go and check that out for yourselves. It's 12 songs. Amazing. I got it done in 2 weeks. All right. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I know some of y'all might listen to some of they're mixtapes. They're hits tapes, all right? I don't have $100 million studio quality on the music. So what? Guess what? The quality of the music is what it is, right? It's just that great that I don't even need the quality of a Chris Brown studio. And when I get there, you'll see that we'll transition into that gracefully. But for right now, we utilize what we have. And my goal is to become the middleman. So I don't need to go outside of myself, because what we do is we utilize our funds and our money the proper way, and we go out and we buy the resources that we need to provide, to continue. You understand what I'm saying? So we go out and get the fishing rod so we can keep fishing. We don't go and buy the fish for one day and eat for one day. We go and create a way to continue generating wealth and making progress. All right, so that's the goal with my company. You'll see in the future things are getting greater and greater as God continues to bless me, because he knows my heart and he knows ultimately what my goals are and what I'm trying to do. And whoa, man, I'm telling y'all, when a person like me get the money that a lot of these guys out here got that could really, really help the world, and they don't give, they don't do anything with their money, wait till somebody like me gets the money that they have. All right, and it's coming. So all of y'all, not y'all, but the haters out there have been trying to hold me back from that. They know exactly why they don't want me to have it, because I'm going to do something they never done in their life, because they're too selfish to do it. All right, so let's get into one more track from Bag Talk Volume 1, and then y'all make sure y'all go and stream that project along with ATB the compilation, along with Golden Baby, the Golden Child album, along with Tony, and along with Will You Be There, the single. All of those are out there. They are readily available for you. All you got to do is do a content search on my name, whatever, if you don't know how to search it or whatever. It's not a big deal. It's out there. It's only one me. All right, let's get into one song from Bag Talk Volume 1, and I'm going to get on out of here. I see y'all getting tired. We down to 1 view, and we was up to like 15. So I ain't worried about all that. Remember, Jesus had 12 followers, so I ain't tripping on that. But let's get into one more song from the project Bag Talk. All right, and we're going to end it off with, let's see. Let's get into Slept On. I like this joint. This is my shit. Slept on. Back Talk Volume motherfucking. Excuse my language. That's bad. Back Talk Volume 1. It's your girl, AC Golden Baby. I'm your host. It's Season 3, Episode 5, man. It's been a special one. I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. Please make y'all donations. Let me mute that because I don't want to hear no healthy vagina commercial. But, mine's already healthy. All right, but listen. All right, so let me get into the next song, which is Slept On. All right, let's go. This is a special song too, y'all. Check it out.
I'm the greatest, I've been slept on. Give me my roses while I'm here, while I can smell them. Oh yeah, I've been slept on. Give me my roses while I'm here, while I can smell them. I'm over silence on this mission. I've been trying to change my condition. Why niggas hating on some bitch shit? They will not ever change my position. Beat to the double OS. They know that I do it best. In order for niggas to see me, they gotta be in a jet.
Is this still froze? Let me know.
Niggas wouldn't even believe me if I showed them what's next. Diamonds all on my head. First got another Rolex. Diamonds all on my head. You know I just got another check. Diamonds all on my head. First got another Rolex.
Right, babe.
You know I just got another check. Get this check. Give me my roses while I'm here, while I can stay young. I've been slept on. Give me my roses while I'm here, while I can stay underappreciated. I know they hate the fact that there ain't nobody greater. Technically, I'm the voice, but I'm getting to debate. I know how these niggas hate. I know how they operate. Time to wake the sleepers up. Fill with the realest fake. I know how to rhythm in. Vocal lyric bait again. Sleeping on a creeper dog. Anybody can see I'm raw. Tired of being silent, cause they never get a spark. If you look up in the sky, you're gonna see a star. I can't explain the way I feel. Much rather show the world. Better know I'm coming. I ain't gonna spare the rod. Ain't got no faith in this world. I keep my faith in God. Said done. Baby, I'm coming, they ain't gonna stop nothing. Step on, yeah. Baby, I'm coming, haters won't stop nothing. I've been roses while I'm here, while I can smell them. Oh yeah, I've been slept on.
I have. But I ain't tripping, you know what I mean? I still love y'all. Yo, listen. Y'all been tuning in to Baby Talk TV, man. Hold on. Y'all been tuning in to Baby Talk TV, man. Episode 5. Y'all know what time it is, man. Look, I have truly enjoyed y'all tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, this is my shit. You right. Let's go ahead and do it. Since what's up, Audrey? How you doing, sweetheart? Hey, YouTube trying to play You Right. We gonna get into one more. You right, YouTube. You right. Let's go. You right. Bag Talk, Volume 1 out right now. Y'all gonna stream that shit. You right, ma.
Nobody never loved me like you. I could say you right, girl. You're the only love I ever knew. I could say you right, girl. Nobody never loved me like you. I could say you right, girl. You're the only love I ever knew. Baby. Baby. Let's go.
Let's go, shorty. Yeah.
Baby.
Ay, my shorty pre-warned me about bitches like you. She told me it won't last long cause they don't care like I do. And she was right, hoes want dough, want me to give them more life. That's why I left, cause these hoes ain't never been right. Out of mind, out of sight before I got me a wife. Gave her every angle of pain, shit cut like a knife. And now I focused on better days. She done changed me, young nigga found a better way.
Nobody never loved me like you. I can say you right, girl. You're the only love I ever knew. I can say you right, girl.
Young B.
Nobody never loved me like you. I can say you right, girl. You're the only love I ever knew. Babe. Babe, let's go, babe.
Let's go, shorty.
Babe. I should've known what I know now, what I do. I know baby girl love me, damn right, she the truth. I can look into her eyes and tell her right in my future. I can lay her body down and give her good Kama Sutra. I know I got good vibes, so she stay on my side. And she never gonna leave, cause a nigga provide. I'm my girl and she my bullseye. No lie, keep a nigga on full drive. Let's ride, shorty.
Hey, listen. I don't know what y'all be hearing. I don't know who y'all favorite artist is. I don't know who y'all listen to on the regular. None of that shit. But I know if y'all ain't checking out AC Golden Baby shit out there, that's out on the net, you're sleeping big time. Just like the song that's on the album, let's see, it might be track number 9, Slept On. I've been slept on, you dig? Hey, listen, I ain't tripping, though. Y'all been tuning in to AC Golden. Yeah, I am AC Golden. You've been tuning in to Baby Talk TV. I'm your host, AC Golden Baby. It's been a pleasure presenting my book. It's been a pleasure presenting the new foundation that it's not just my own. It belongs to you too, because you all have an opportunity to help us to feed one nation at a time. All right, to help world hunger. This is something I'm passionate about, and hopefully you are too, because we can't be selfish enough to only feed ourselves and to throw food away. And look at them resources that could have went to somebody that just don't have nothing. You know, we can't be that selfish of people to not feel for those people out here in the world, man. So it's our goal, you know what I mean, to help with that. And you know, one child at a time, we gonna do something. Believe me. And listen, I appreciate you all, man. Always tuning in as always. I appreciate the devotion, not to me, but to God, because that's ultimately the alignment that I have with God is what probably attracts you to me. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That you all notice the gift that God has provided me with. And I'm so happy to be able to give it to you all. Upon introducing the Project Black Talk Volume 1, that's out there everywhere. Please go and stream that. Add it to your playlist. Download, man. Listen. Don't sleep on me. And please don't be a hater. It's just not appealing. You know what I'm saying? And Higher Motivation Volume 1, my first novel, is on the way. I will keep y'all updated on that, as well as the foundation updates as we are making progress throughout the day. Cash tag is attached below. Please send your donations in. We appreciate anything that we can get. And even your prayers are very, very appreciated, okay? So if you don't have nothing to give, take the time out and say a prayer for those children that have nothing. And pray for our foundation, that God provide us with the resources and the things that we need to achieve our goal. All right, I love you all. Baby Talk TV, we'll be back next week, next Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am considering doing twice a week. Y'all give me a week or so to try to implement that into my day. Much love. Appreciate y'all. And stay blessed. Love.